So, as I'm recording this is technically the day of Venom's official release, but I actually went yesterday to go and see it. It's like 12:59 right now, a.m. in the morning. I'm still wearing my Venom shirt, and there's not a whole lot that I can say about this film that's, spoiler-free, but you know what? Let's just go for it. I want to welcome you back to another YouTube video, you beautiful hosers, and today is obviously the Venom review, as you can tell by the title of this video. Actually, I should be pointing down below because that's where the title is. But anyways, without any further ado, let's introduce you to Venom. Venom is a symbiote from outer space that has been introduced into pretty much the Marvel world of Sony, because nobody's entirely sure what's going on right now with the movies. But from this standpoint, it's a standalone film. There's, I don't want to spoil this, but anyways, I'll just say it. There's no Spider-Man in it, so if you're expecting Venom versus Spider-Man, it's not a repeat of Spider-Man 3. So that's good news for you. It takes place with Venom being a symbiote and meeting Eddie Brock. And as the journey continues, you find out more about the character Venom. Now, you don't really hear a whole lot about his planet in the film. However, there actually is some key points to actual character development within the symbiote itself, not just Eddie Brock. Now, the reason why I'm saying that isn't such remarkable pace, but it actually does set the tone for whereabouts they are within the timeline, say if they were in the middle of the MCU. It would kind of explain a lot, but anyways, as of right now, it's not really confirmed as to be canon to that universe or canon in a different universe. Nobody's entirely sure yet, like I just said. But overall, the music for it, I have to say there's a couple of sequences that are a little misplaced, but my favorite is actually during the end credit scene. Not going to spoil the song. It's a good one. At least in my opinion, it's a good one. Another thing that I can say is the acting is somewhat tolerable for certain people in the movie. As not everybody's a natural-born actor. It's clear in this film, but certain people, it seemed like they were trying a little too hard. And then other people, it was like, okay, I can believe that they're actually in this universe, and they actually belong here. Now, setting those two aside, there isn't really a happy medium, unless you're talking about one specific character that I'm not going into details on. It's just one of the films that you have to watch it at least 2 or 3 times to catch everything. There's a couple of Easter eggs that I missed here and there, and there's a couple of other references that I missed here and there. Of course, as always, that's going to happen when you watch a film for the first time. And it kind of actually has a better pace to it than most superhero films. And this guy is not a superhero, so don't rip me off of that one. Well, rip a strip off of me for saying that. But I'm just going in general with superhero films versus villains or a villain-based film. This is nothing like those. It kind of goes along with something that was from the Injustice universe, which is something Batman had said. Now, I shouldn't be referencing this on a Marvel video, but I'm going to go for it anyways. Every villain is a hero of their own story. Now, this film actually exemplifies that and actually takes those words to heart and tries to shine a light on what would rather seem dark for one as a light for another. It's got a little spot that's hard to follow, but other than that one little spot, it's a good film. The music was good. The special effects were absolutely fantastic. Couldn't have done a better job on that. If I had to rip a strip off of a lot of things, I would just say there's a lot of misused characters in it that kind of seem like they're one and done gags. And half of the jokes were hit and miss. It's either you got the joke and you laughed right away, or you're sitting there trying to figure out, is there a follow-up to that? So, overall, that's pretty much all I can say about it. If I had to give this film a rating, I'd have to give it a 7.9. And that's definitely a solid 7.9. I'm not really going into the 8 range, because that's good. 9 is fantastic. 10 out of 10 is amazing. Couldn't have been done better. So, it's almost at the threshold of being a great film. Right now, it's just a good film. It's not the best. It's not the worst. But it certainly has a lot going for it. And they're making a second film, which was announced prior to this one's actual release. The only thing I can really say about that is it actually makes you want to like the character by the end of the film rather than hate him, because that's what most people in the comics did for Spider-Man. But I'm tired. I should probably stop recording right now. But anyways, I hope you're having a fantastic 2018. And if you're not, I hope it gets better for you sooner rather than later. Peace out, and I'll see you all in the very next video. I had to think about that because video after this is, of course, Monday. So, anyways, have a good one. See you guys on Monday. Oh man, I need